Hello everyone. No, third Saturday, 19th of February. Third Saturday already of February. Yes, so second month, third Saturday. This is almost seventh video in this year. Yes, or eighth. Maybe January had five. Yes, January had five weekends. So eighth video of this year. Crypto Weekly. Let's get started. So there's a lot happening in the world. I mean, the Ukraine and Russia issue. It is said that Russia has kind of got all its troops back. There's no need to worry, no war happening. But there is Canadian truckers protests going on, and everywhere crypto is involved. So yes, Ukraine has got a lot of donation in crypto last year and even this year. There was a donation sent out to the protesting truckers in Canada, and that was freezed by the Canadian government with the help of banks. But all of that, I mean, around the world, no matter what happens, crypto is a part of that news. But let's start with the three top news that I've selected for this week, which is Ukraine legalizes cryptocurrencies amid tensions with Russia. So, of course, I just mentioned that Ukraine got a lot of crypto donations last year. It's a huge amount, and I think, I mean, for any country which is having financial issues, which is not as well off as a very, developed country. So this is CNBC TV 18 report that it says that Ukraine has legalized the cryptocurrencies with, among soaring tensions, and top officials of central banks across the world and IMF managing director expressed their reservations over the penetration of unbacked virtual currency. But Ukraine's vice prime minister, Mikhailo Fedorovon, in a Twitter post on Tuesday, said the country's parliament has adopted a law on virtual assets which will legalize cryptocurrencies. Fedorovon also said that this step will protect the assets of Ukrainians from possible abuse or fraud. So, of course, there is a tweet by the official account of the vice president. And after that, there is also a elliptic research tweet which shows that Ukraine has been getting a lot of crypto crowdfunded, and crypto funds are used to equip the Ukrainian army, fund cyber attacks against Russia, and crypto donations in these groups increased over 900% in 2021. So of course, I mean, I think this whole thing, this is the reason why countries like Ukraine or any other country, Pakistan or whatever, any poor country in the world, not so developed country would legalize or would have a crypto bill, because they want crypto to be used by government agencies to protect themselves, army, whatever, cyber attacks. I think this is the way we will see a lot of really poor countries around the world taking crypto side, making it legalized, making it more obvious choice for government and for people. So maybe the developed countries might not be too keen, but yeah, these countries would be. Second news. UAE, of course, right, is national crypto licensing in push to embrace fintech. And of course, UAE has their own, a few exchanges which are based, but Binance is making big inroads, and there is a lot of news. Again, you can read more in the official section of where I've put the link in the description. But it says they are trying to legalize mining. They're trying to, it's just a big push towards crypto. They are getting more exchanges. It would be licensed. It could be, that the companies have to get official license and stuff, but at least they're, the government is ready to give it a big push in, mining or exchanges or pretty much. And they are already third biggest crypto, country in terms of after Turkey. And so the report says, just give me a moment, they're already third biggest. Yeah, at the end of it, right at the end of, in the Middle East. Yes, so in the Middle East they are the third biggest, even though the UAE as a country is much smaller to Turkey and other countries, but it's just they're still, I think there are a lot of wealthy people. So again, the UAE is open to crypto mining, everything. They are making rules and regulations. They are giving licenses. It's called Virtual Asset Service Provider, something WASPs, VASP, something like that. So they will be monitored, and they would be, of course, you would have KYC and everything, but it would be a hub for, yeah, they want to make themselves a hub for like just Dubai International Finance Center and more, just like Singapore is for Asia's hub. Dubai wants to be a hub for crypto, all activities crypto. So yes, they would have higher presence of companies like Binance and stuff, and the UAE wants to build crypto mining ecosystem as well. Great push for more crypto. Positive news. Okay, the third big news is, yes, of course, Metaverse, NFT, all of that is very much a part of my videos, because I think crypto, Metaverse, NFT, they're all interlinked. The Metaverse would have the currency of the Metaverse would be cryptocurrency. NFTs would be a big part of Metaverse. So there is already a bank, JP Morgan. It became the first major bank in the Metaverse. So they have officially they've opened a virtual lounge in blockchain-based decentral land in an effort to capitalize 1 trillion market economy. So the Metaverse will be just like the real world. There would be a lot of things, and there would be banks as well. I don't know how there would be police and how there would be law enforcement in the Metaverse, because we are already seeing some negative news about the Metaverse. But yes, there would be banks as well. So visitors to the lounge, situated in decentralized Mejaku. Oh, so there's a mall as well. Are greeted by a roaring tiger and a digital portrait of Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan. And if players walk upstairs, they can watch an executive presentation in the economics of cryptocurrency. Wow. So yes, Metaverse, NFTs, cryptocurrency, very much a part of Interlink. I mean, as Metaverse grows, the currency used in Metaverse would be possibly crypto. And of course, there'd be NFTs, and there'd be a lot more. So I think this will definitely go full blown. It will be as common as having mobile phones and other gadgets, having laptops. Let's see how and when. But yeah, there are some projections that, as per the report, the average price of virtual land doubled from $6,000 to $12,000 between June and December last year. And they predict that in-game advertising spending will have reached 18.4 billion per annum by 2027. So of course there are some predictions, the numbers, by what year, what kind of spending would be there, what kind of. So yeah, if such big banks are making a move, I think Metaverse, crypto, NFT, they have a huge, they are nowhere. They're going nowhere, and it would be even bigger. Yeah. So with that, we are done with the world news. So a friendly reminder, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, if you're new to the channel, you can subscribe. You would be able to see crypto and blockchain news and the industry news every Saturday, and every Sunday you will be able to see tech news. Even though I am based in India, so a lot of those news are India specific, but I still kind of make choices to cover as much global news as possible. Yes, the focus remains India, because it's easy. I'm in India, based in India, so yeah, but still, it's very much a global channel. Okay, continuing with the India news. WazirX co-founder denies reports that he plans to leave the firm. So there were some reports. There was an article which said, Nishal Shetty, WazirX co-founder, will no longer be part of. So I kind of felt, this is becoming Binance India now. I mean, WazirX is 100% owned by Binance, if you don't know. So I thought Binance will be making it renaming it as Binance India. But Nishal Shetty has denied those reports, and he's further said that he is managing another company, Shadium. So he will be leading both WazirX and Shadium, and he intends to continue doing so. So yeah, I mean, it's cleared. I thought he is kind of kicked out, or I don't know, he's transitioning out, or starting his own venture or something like that. But he'll be taking care of two things. So that's clarity. Okay. Yes, of course, India is not. So all the news, I've covered some news about crypto being taxed does not mean it is legalized. There are still chances of it being banned, which it would be stupid, which would be absolutely crazy, because Russia had those kind of intentions and they have legalized it. They passed the crypto bill, so they're doing better than India in terms of how to go about it. But yeah, it would be absolutely stupid to ban crypto. But the RBI and the biggest officials in the central government are still not done. So RBI DG Ravi Shankar, he asked for complete ban on cryptocurrencies in India. DG stands for Deputy Governor, of course. So Mr. Deputy Governor, he was like, just because it is taxed does not mean it is legal, and we should still ban it. It doesn't. So he is on the opposite side of, he still believes that this should be banned, and he has some crazy amount of words or crazy amount of comparisons. So he says creative native cryptocurrency is just a way of implementing a blockchain. It can be viewed as just one use case of the blockchain. To argue that banning cryptocurrencies would stunt the absorption of blockchain technology is therefore akin to saying that banning human cloning will kill innovations in biotechnology, or banning nuclear weapons would hurt nuclear physics as discipline. So that's his comparisons. That's how big he is done. And the deputy governor says crypto technology is underpinned by a philosophy to evade government controls, as they have specifically been developed to bypass the government financial system. Now, this is one way of looking at it, but countries like Ukraine, where the government is, and a lot of other countries, Turkey, any country which is having financial issues and they are adopting crypto, the government is using it as well. I mean, if the government or anyone in who's a part of the government, like deputy governor of RBI, says that this is taking away the control from the government and evading taxes and all that stuff, which could be true, but there's other way, and a lot of countries have already done it, that they are using it for military purposes, for government purposes. So this whole point is can have, and it already has a lot of arguments against it, that it's not, the government can also use it for better purposes. So yeah, but yeah, I am definitely sure it won't be banned, but it's just that the Indian government officials are still not open to the idea of crypto. And so the whole 30% tax and it's legalized is not true. It's too early to celebrate. But just related to that, we have the third news, which is that the 30% tax did help the crypto exchanges in India to get more signups. So there were a lot of companies, bigger individuals who wanted clarity, and they thought this is the clarity. So this whole 30% tax on profits from cryptocurrency trading is turning out to be boon for the country's digital asset exchanges, because WazirX saw a jump after 1st of February, when the announcement was made, almost 30% jump in their signups. And CoinDCX or CoinSwitch, the other company as well, saw an increase of 35%. So there are a lot of people signing up who were on the fence that, whether it's legal, not legal, what will you do, blah, blah. So they are signing up, but I'm sure that if we look at the numbers of people who have actually found ways to sign up with foreign exchanges and divert their funds there, and, found a way to kind of, okay, I'm not paying 30%, I will invest in any other country where the taxes are low. So I'm sure that numbers would be even higher. But yeah, still, I mean, if the numbers are growing, if it's a positive thing, I think it could have been lesser. I mean, that's my personal belief, thought process, that 30% is too steep, and they should have tried to, and of course they should stop the whole banning thing, the whole news and statements, but they are not done with yet. So yeah, I mean, the crypto bill should just legalize it, let it happen, let it bloom, let the ecosystem get bigger, and as a country we can benefit because we have a lot of amazing talent, we have a lot of potential to be the first one and to innovate and come out with amazing stuff in the crypto blockchain sphere. But yeah, instead of just keep talking about banning it, we should be encouraging it. I hope, and I always hope in my videos, that there's some positive developments in the industry. So I hope that happens soon. That's pretty much it. Thank you for being here. Yeah, around 15 minutes again, but thank you for being here. Yeah, just keep coming back every Saturday, Sunday, and sometimes in the week when I do some specials, which, yeah, again, I'm pretty laid back on that, but I will finally come around and do those specials as well. Thank you. Take care of yourself. Talk to you soon.